All right, everybody, this will be warning to all politicians running for president 2024, part 128, A, I believe, something like that, anyhow. Anyway, I just wanted to follow up with some of the, I put a deal on there for men and women in my line of business, flatbed trucking there, about safety and about not having to put their lives in peril, tarping loads and stuff that, that's your call, regardless of, what the shipper, the trucking company. I'm not saying you won't have difficulties, because they'll definitely give you an earful, or, they'll even have, it might be somebody who's not fully educated on the thing, giving you an earful, telling you got to do it and this and that. But it's all up to you how much of a fight you want to make out of it. But here's something to tell them when they give you an argument, because we hear it all the time in this industry, safety first, and then preventable or not preventable. Now, pretty much every injury that happens to a flatbedder within securing and tarping a load and everything is when they leave the ground. That is preventable. Tarp spreading machines, it's preventable. You understand that? They want to use that argument against you all the time. Use it against them. I'm just giving you some pointers out there. Safety first. It's your call. And preventable and non-preventable. It's either in a curtain side, or they have a tarp spreading machine, or I'm rejecting the load. You understand that? You can do that. I'm not saying it'll be easy for you. And if they threaten you, your job, whatever, if you want to lawyer up, all that kind of stuff, that's up to you. Or you can just tell them to kiss your ass and you're going to go pull a dry van. When they start running out of drivers to do the job and put up with their bullshit, maybe that'll move them. Sadly enough, it usually takes somebody dying before a shipper will do anything. Several places I pick up have installed tarp spreading machines because they have had deaths of drivers falling off of the loads, and they got the shit suit out of them, so they now installed tarp spreading machines. It should be industry wide. Stick to your guns. It's your call. I mean, there's always going to be the factor if you need to take care of your family and make money, and what you want to put yourself at risk for or not put yourself at risk for. It's your call. It doesn't matter. They try and tell you, well, you took a tarp load over at that other place. Why won't you do it here? Hey, it might be two different situations. Doesn't matter. It's your call. So I wanted to get that out there first, and then other than following what doctors and everybody recommends, you all have your choices what you want to do. Wear a mask, wash your hands and face often. I've been doing that since the get-go, but I have also said, you know what, gargle with Listerine a couple times a day, blow your nose often, eat a lot of spinach, vitamin D, get some exercise, get some sunshine. You get vitamin D that way too. Get fresh air. They made the mistake during the Black Plague of cooping people up and closing everything up and not allowing air, fresh air. You need fresh air and you need sunshine. And with winter coming, that's going to be harder and harder to do. And with them talking about more closings, I want to show you some other things you might find useful to stock up on now before everybody makes a mad rush if they're going to close things up, if Biden and all his people just do like he said, and they're going to shut everything down. So, other than toilet paper that people make a mad dash for, you might be, especially if you're going to be on the road, and you're going to be out here in the weather and everything. All right, make sure you get plenty of water. I find these energy drinks, especially if you're doing physical stuff, not like Red Bull and all that, that's just to hype you, but stuff that has vitamins and creatine in it, things like that. Muscle milk, I'm telling you. Hot day, cold day, it doesn't matter. You're out there exerting yourself. You down one of those puppies, and it's going to refreshen you really good. Guaranteed. Over there you see some turmeric. I put a lot of turmeric in my food. Garlic, pepper. Tylenol, cold and flu. You want to have that on hand. You want to have some Aleve or your pain reliever of choices. Of course, you want to get some antibacterial wipes before they all disappear again. Hand sanitizer, get a couple of those or more. Right now, the truck stops have plenty of all of this stuff. Right now, just went in the Pilot here in Tulare. Shelf is full of all this kind of stuff. I'd grab it up, plus get you some extra masks. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know how bad they're going to shut it down. You don't know if this spike here that they're saying is going on. Personally, I believe it's just due to more testing, that they're finding more cases, that it's not getting any worse, that your risk of dying isn't any worse or anything like that. It's just that they're getting more cases. I could be wrong. Then again, you never know these vaccines. There could be side effects. It's one of those things. I mean, we all get vaccinated when we're kids and everything. It's, tried and true, these things, and they say they're going to administer them to the elderly first. I don't know if that's wise. You'd think maybe you'd want to give it to some healthy people first and see how they react to it, because if there's going to be bad reactions and all that, you sure don't want to give it to somebody who's elderly and whose immune system and stuff is weaker. So that's my opinion, though. But they're making the big money. I'm sure they well, I'm not sure, but hopefully they all know what they're doing. So you never know, so be prepared. Like the Boy Scouts say, be prepared. It's gonna make a joke about some things, but I won't, having to do with the Boy Scouts. But anyhow, just get essentials, whatever you think are essentials. Make sure you got enough in your truck. From this business, it's you that has to take care of you. They're not going to, most, companies and the government and shippers and all, they're not going to take care of you. You're going to have to take care of you. So get the things you need, and we'll all get through this winter. Maybe by next spring this will all be a distant memory. But the way this year has gone, even with these vaccines coming, it's like, you know what, don't get our hopes up, because 2020 is going to kick us in the balls again. You know what I'm saying? You think, hey man, we're getting it good. We got a vaccine going, everything. But 2020 ain't over yet. It's going to kick you in the balls one last time, right before Christmas. You understand? Just be prepared. Take care of yourselves. And, speaking of truck stops stocking up on everything, a lot of these truck stops, had restaurants and stuff. Those people have been out of work for most of the year. The waitresses, the cooks, the dishwashers. So, they always tell us thank you for taking care of, and doing our job. And we have driver appreciation days and everything like that. I think we get a chance, we should show them some appreciation, because we couldn't do our job out here without them and the support. And, even the ones without restaurants and stuff, and people are there, been going to work, fortunate enough like us to be still working. But they're keeping the places clean. They're keeping food going. So they're kind of our unsung heroes, because it would be extremely hard if none of them showed up to work. If all we could do is get diesel and that's it, not use restrooms, not get showers, not get food, that would be extremely hard on us. So thank you to all the truck stop employees out there who've showed up every day and been doing their jobs. And those of you who haven't been able to go to work, that have been workers in the restaurants and everything, just know a lot of the drivers out here, that you're in their hearts and prayers. And we get things back going again, get those restaurants up and everything. You get back to work in there and stuff. I'm sure you're going to see some generous tips and things like that, because we don't forget. You understand? So wish you all the best out there. Hope everybody gets back to work. And you know, get through all this together. And wish you all the best out there. God bless. Hope you have a good Christmas and everything. But like I said, 2020 might have one more shot left in it. So, you know, cover up. All right. Adios.